Hi, I'm Shelley Taylor Morgan, and welcome to another episode of E's Behind the Scenes, where you'll go backstage at your favorite TV shows and movies to see where it all happens. Today, we go back to the NBC sound stages, where every week, Paul Reiser and Helen Hunt show you one of life's big roller coaster rides, marriage. In the next 30 minutes, we'll show you how they get through a week of rehearsal and taping of their hit show, Mad About You.
Yeah, I'm mad about you.
As the series started to develop, Paul Reiser, who's also the executive producer of Mad About You, wanted to develop both the intimacy and the comic reality of marriage. That's one reason many of the scenes take place in the Buckman bedroom.
What's wrong with this picture?
What?
You're on my side of the bed.
I know, I thought we'd switch.
Why?
Just for a change.
This show starts where they've been married for 5 or 6 months, because I've been married longer than that, but I remember it was 5, 6 months that the wave of reality hits you, and you suddenly realize, not that you made a mistake, I'm still with the right person, but wow, this is different than I thought. It's sort of like the final frontier to me. It's like, there ain't nowhere to go after this.
How's the sun?
Excuse me?
In the morning. I mean, does it just fall on your face? I'll with you in a second. I mean, does it fall lightly on your face, waking you gently, or is it sort of like a sudden, shocking burst of day?
You're kidding me, right?
I'm just asking. Be prepared. That's my motto. Do you have a motto yourself?
Yes, I do. Never marry anyone more neurotic than yourself. Go to sleep.
I play a documentary filmmaker. We wanted to do something that was sort of in the arts, and I didn't want to make it a show business thing, and I didn't want to be a comedian or an actor. It's like, documentaries are fun because you get to bring in all these eclectic characters, and he's very self-absorbed. I don't know where I got that from. And it's sort of, again, similar to what I do in real life.
Much
Another episode of Vaudeville Revenge. Moving on.
We get the script Monday and Tuesday when we put off the first run-through just for our producers and writers. It really helps you because you suddenly realize that it's funny.
You're not even listening.
I am listening.
What did I say?
You were talking for a month
Yeah, but about what?
about Yogi Bear going to see The Sound of Music. I'm sorry, all right? I'm in a major work mode here. I have to finish this presentation. The meeting's tomorrow.
You know, PBS buys my documentary. That puts me in a whole new category.
If I nab this account, it puts me in a whole new office with windows. Jamie is a PR junior executive, very driven in her career and very in love with her husband, Paul Buckman. I think she's more like me than other characters I've played. The thing that I made them promise and that they were excited about also was that we never decide in this series that, like, she's the wacky one and he's the centered one, or she's the supportive, calm one and he's the goofy one, that they, in fact, be more like real people. And I know I'm that way. I've got, you know, some of my friends look at me as the shoulder to cry on and the Rock of Gibraltar, and then my really good friends know that I can be that, but I can also be a neurotic mess. So the idea of getting to be both of those things excited me.
You really know what I do.
You set a budget, you pick the crew, you scout locations, you find old vendors to tell Joe DiMaggio stories, you schedule edit time and rush a video master to your client's moment before your deadline.
Well, if I work so hard, what do you got to fight with me?
I'm making a pot of coffee.
All right, so at least take some fruit salad. You won't get dehydrated.
Really don't.
Jamie and Paul Buckman aren't the only characters that get the laughs. A solid supporting cast has helped turn Mad About You into an Emmy-nominated show. For example, one of the new regular characters has emerged as a prime jokester. John Pankow plays the role of Paul's cousin, Ira.
How's it going?
Hey, Ira.
Hey! Miss Dolly. What dolly? The dolly from the store.
You didn't tell me to bring the dolly.
Yeah, sure I did. I told you. Remember I said, didn't I tell him? I said, bring the dolly from the store. Come on, why else would I ask a 5'7" guy to help move a couch?
Hey, you want to do it alone?
No, come on, let's do it.
Ann Ramsey plays the part of Jamie's sister Lisa. She shows how a single lifestyle mixed with mass neuroses can make a wonderful combination, especially when it comes to dealing with her parents. Ramsey is joined by Lila Kenzel, who plays Fran, Jamie's divorced friend.
Seat adjust, wheel adjust air.
Yeah, no, listen, what do you have to be nervous about?
Alarm override, emergency child lock, emergency lock over. Maybe I should just get you the manual.
At first she was this very naive sort of person, and she's becoming stronger and stronger as time goes on. It seems to be the direction it's taking.
Are you okay? Yeah, what?
No, you just seem sort of...
All right, a little adjustment here, and away we go. All right. I got it. You know what, I actually can't reach it now.
With all these laughs, there's only one thing to do: prepare for the Emmys.
During the Emmy ceremony, when the winner is announced, Helen will be going in the audience going, you were very good too, to those not nominated.
Absolutely.
She's sort of a soothing, lets them down easy, and they feel better.
I also will go to their house if they want me to and go like this.
What is
As if I'm an actual Emmy.
Oh, I see.
Like this.
I thought...
Here, you go like that, and I'll stand behind you like this.
Dig us,
And
we're an
we'll be
Emmy.
a human Emmy.
Action.
Honey, I can't reach the gravy boat.
I'm watching the Super Bowl.
It's a commercial.
You promised you'd let me watch the game.
I'll make you brownies.
You big liar.
I'll get you a beer.
Why not? Commercial's almost over now.
I got Christy Brinkley in here.
She really can't reach the gravy boat.
I can get that.
And cut.
I mean, that's what's really fun. You know, when you do a show like this, every week, you deal with certain problems, and you have to, like, make the script better and do everything. But when you stand back, you go, wow, look at what we're doing. We're just making a little show up and having fun, and you're getting great people, you know, like Christy, and we did a show with Cyndi Lauper, and just go, this is fun.
When we come back, we'll show you a rehearsal where no one can keep a straight face.
Behind the scenes.
The inside world of entertainment is on E! Specials this month. E's coverage of the Emmys, 24 Hours in Hollywood, The Model Show and Makeover Show, E's complete guide to fall TV, the world's most eligible bachelors, E Goes Country, Celebrity Homes. And this Saturday, E's got a cutting-edge look at the latest in fashion, Rolling Stone style, Saturday at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. There's only one network that gets this close to Hollywood, E!
Glamorous bag. Never get anything more glamorous than that.
It's cliche, the word glamour.
Beautiful Hollywood glamour.
Fashion File, Saturday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, only on E!
Where do germs live that surround your gums and teeth? Take the plaque scratch test to find out. We won't look. That film is plaque. To remove it and the germs, get this. Advanced formula plaques. Remove more plaque.
You've been there. It's late, you've got a headache and can't sleep. But you're worried about taking a nighttime medicine. Why worry? This is aspirin-free. It gently helps you sleep, and it's treated nighttime headaches and sleeplessness over 200 million times. Aspirin-free Excedrin PM, the PM medicine for headaches from Excedrin.
And now, introducing the first PM medicine in fast-acting liquid gels. New aspirin-free Excedrin PM liquid gels.
Hello, America. Remember me? I am Alice Scott, and I lost 37 pounds on Jenny Craig. Listen, before I lost a single pound, I started with a phone call. Before I went down 4 dress sizes, before I got that job, I started with a call to Jenny Craig. And you can do it just like I did, you guys, starting with a call.
Start Jenny Craig now, and you can lose 20 pounds for $20. Call 1-800-39-JENNY. That's 1-800-39-JENNY. Why wait another day?
Pick up that phone and call this number. You see it. You see it.
In your mind's eye, you are someone else today. So, you wake up, eat breakfast, and change the color of your eyes. Not to disguise yourself, not to show off. You change them because you can. Fresh Look disposable color contacts.
You can change, even if your vision's perfect. Ask your eye care professional about Fresh Look's free pair offer, plus up to $20 toward exam fees and Fresh Look purchases.
If you like Head & Shoulders better than any other dandruff shampoo, wait until you try new Head & Shoulders with Micro D. Fights flakes better without stripping your hair of essential oils. Turn dandruff problems into great-looking hair with new Head & Shoulders.
Welcome back to E's half-hour look behind the scenes of Mad About You. Now, sitcoms are supposed to be funny, but it's the audience that's supposed to be helpless with laughter, not the cast. But on the set of this show, the laughs can sometimes be contagious.
Yeah, I'm mad about you.
This 2-week story is a nightmare. I mean, this is a nightmare in my personal life. That's one of the beauties of this particular show is that these are problems that a lot of people can relate to. Certainly I can. Jamie has a big success at exactly the time that Paul has a big disappointment. And so they're completely out of sync, and she wants to crow, she wants to sing, she wants to enjoy it and spread her wings and have a party, and he just wants to hide. And also there's the other thing, the lousy feeling of not being able to give that kind of support, that kind of, share in the cheer of your loved one when you're not really feeling it. Oh, what a mess.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I won.
Honey, did you get the account?
I blew Shapiro and Cahill out of the water. Back to Boston, you slime balls.
You don't gloat, and I like that. Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what? I don't grow.
Oh, they're perfect, and I deserve them. Oh, all right, enough about me. I won. How was your day?
I had a very nice Reuben sandwich for lunch. Lean. They cut very nice.
Did you hear from PBS?
Huh? Yeah, they passed. I wanted to create a show that I can just take things that sound like the way I speak and take things that are real issues at home and just put them right out here. And in a sense, it's easier here because in stand-up, you have to set it up. You have to tell people. So I came home the other day, and I walk in, and my wife is doing, and you have to sort of paint a picture. Here, the picture's here. You don't have to talk about it. You can say exactly what you said and have her respond, and you're in it.
Oh, boy, a party.
Oh, honey, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, good, because I'm really in the mood to party. I won!
You're a little more excited, but how?
Oh, honey, come on. We're a team. We're a team. We're like the Yankees. That was fun. We're a team. We're like the Yankees. I hit a home run, and you strike out, but I hit a home run. Tomorrow, I'll strike out, and you'll hit a home run.
Let's have the party tomorrow. Today was just silly. What happens if I really can't stop laughing this week? That'll be just so terrible. We'll write this great script. We'll do all these things, and what happens? We put the the audience comes in, and the actor is weeping. He can't perform. So I have to go home and go. It would have been funny. Trust me.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm making crushed ice for the party.
For a half hour?
I'm making it from scratch.
Honey, come join us.
I'm fine. Just go back to your party.
It's not a party.
Limbo, where's the broom? Limbo, there's the broom. Oh, limbo, oh, limbo.
I brought you a little present.
What's this for?
To celebrate our success. I couldn't have done it without you. Of course.
Oh, wow, a Yankee program.
Uh-huh, it's from the 1956 World Series. It's autographed.
Ow, Ethel Merman? I'm sorry, I'm a huge...
Oh, it's fine. I'm going to come in again.
Come in again, I'm really sorry.
I want another guy here. And when I come back...
I'm really sorry.
Sometimes this happens. We're lucky. I mean, we get to do something that really is fun. And today we got into this thing where that horrible anticipation where when that moment comes up, I'm going to try to not laugh. And that's what it was. And they kept hitting those moments, and they were helpless.
Now, I see that's going to remind me of my failure.
Why can't you let it remind you of my success?
Because... Yeah, just stop it.
Because your success reminds me of my failure.
You're welcome.
Look, I'm sure you didn't mean to be insensitive.
And I'm sure you didn't mean to be a sulky, whiny baby.
No, I did.
Do you have any idea how much trouble I went through to get this? Rick had to go to 6 different stores.
You sent your assistant. Ow. You sent your assistant to get my gift.
It's the... Oh, no, I don't know what to do.
You sent your assistant to get my gift.
This is... I'm sorry. We're like
God.
in hell. I'm really sorry. I don't know what to do.
I've never seen Helen Hunt like that. She's the consummate pro. She, you know, her eyes completely closed up. She was in pain. She was wheezing. These people that are in this show crack each other up. Sometimes it can be terrible. You can laugh at your friends and then you don't make anybody else laugh. I don't think that's our problem.
Coming up next, we'll see what happens when the cast of Mad About You gets down to business, taping the show.
Hello. I'm waiting for my scene to begin. Anxiously.
Behind the scenes.
It's going to be a glamorous, exciting evening with lots of surprises, lots of celebrities.
It's the live Emmy Awards pre-show with Joan Rivers, so join her on the red carpet along with the stars.
I'm back talking to Paul Reiser, Civil Summers. This is very exciting. I've got David Letterman.
It's the pre-show to end all pre-shows.
Yes, yes, yes.
The live primetime Emmy Awards pre-show with Joan Rivers, this Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific.
And you've got the best seat in the house, right here, Ani.
It's called Back to School, and it's at Payless. It's about shoes, and it involves little people you call your kids. It's about $10, and it's about style. It's about classics with a twist, and leather, and sole, and sale. It's huge, but short. And if you don't come in early, $9.99, 2 for $18, well, just go.
Think healthy, shiny hair like this only happens in the movies? Nah. It can happen every day with Pantene Pro V. Because Pantene gets right to the root, where healthy hair begins. My hair wasn't always so glamorous, but Pantene's Pro Vitamin formula penetrates from the top of the root to the tip, improving every strand. Hair this good deserves a close-up.
Pantene Pro V shampoo and conditioner for hair so healthy it shines.
Pro Vitamins. I know they're in there.
Spend time on Cloud 9 with the stars and Joan Rivers at the live Emmy Awards pre-show, Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern on E!
I remember it like it was yesterday. I was hosting my first big business dinner, and I paid with my Visa card. Turns out I was over my limit. I was so embarrassed, I didn't know what to do. So I got the American Express card, and it never happened again.
Call 1-800-THE-CARD. We can take your application right over the phone.
Applying for the card was one of the easiest things I've ever done, and smartest. And anyone who's ever gone anywhere knows it. I have a place to cash checks, get my mail, and get help when I need it.
My dad said the minute you get a job, get an American Express card. He said, trust me on this one. I've gone everywhere with it. And here's a tip. Sign up for membership miles, and everything you charge on the card will earn you program miles, so you can keep on traveling.
So call now for the American Express card. You can apply right over the phone.
It's really worth it.
It helped not having a preset limit.
I got cash on the go.
I can call 24 hours a day. That helps.
Go anywhere, and it's with you all the way.
Don't delay. Just dial 1-800-THE-CARD.
Welcome back to E's 30-minute look behind the scenes of Mad About You. Now, tape night is the most important part of the week for sitcom actors, and the big payoff to all the work you've put into each show is when the audience files in to watch.
Yeah, I'm mad about you.
Welcome to I'm Mad About You, and I am. My name's Jim Bentley. Welcome to the show. And what you're going to see right now, they call it a teaser. So it's at the very top of the show. Remember, you've seen on shows that they do this little chunk at the very beginning of the show, and then it breaks into either commercials or it goes into the titles. So that's what you're going to see right now, and then right after that, then we will go right into scene one.
Now, it's the corner of 12th Street. 12th Street. Right. Okay, so that's one large pizza. Okay, now half mushroom, half meatball. Sometimes it's distracting because you're putting it on for an audience full of 200 people and you want them to enjoy it, but still, if an audience doesn't laugh where you think they're gonna, you're distracted. You go, what's wrong with them? Or we should fix that joke. Let me ask you this. Is it possible? Can I change the meatball to pepperoni? No.
He said no?
He's telling me no.
How can he say no?
That's what they mean, New York style pizzas.
I have one note. I want Paul to get that joke. Put back on. They did like, you know, that's what they mean by New York style pizza. Boom. I mean, you gotta laugh, but there has to be one person who says, cut the line, or do the line. And that's really what an executive producer does, you know, and I confer after each scene with Barnett. I'll go over, and usually we'll see the same things, but occasionally I'll say, gee, I don't think that really worked. And he'll say, well, it worked earlier today, it'll be there Friday. At which point, with a director like Barnett, who I've worked with, you know, before, I'll say, okay.
Oh, Daddy, you shouldn't have bothered.
What's the bother? It's just a few steaks.
Did you forget the rib roast?
I didn't forget the rib roast.
This is when the parents enter and take over the house. This is the scene that's supposed to really set up, you know, the whole problem, so to speak, of the episode.
I just want her to be happy.
I am happy.
Then we're happy.
Wow, it's after 1 already. You know, you really better get going, because I don't mean to push you out, but there might be a line at the box office.
Oh, we have our tickets.
This was the first episode of Mad About You that I haven't directed. But, you know, in the course of the week, I watch his run-throughs, and I give him notes. We just kept the dialogue going during the actual shooting about we want to be here, that's not going to work over there, what's our problem, how can we do it better?
No! Kidding. Is that right? Is that right? The whole... That's good. That's great. It's great, isn't it? It's great. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Hello. I'm waiting for my scene to begin. Anxiously. Lisa keeps the filthiest apartment in the world. I mean, she passes up every opportunity for nutritional food. She loves the dark, negative side of life. She thrives on that. And it's kind of a fun opposites to play.
And action. So, is this Stephen a nice boy?
Yes, but he's not a boy, he's a man. A married man.
From day one, I kind of felt like we were a family. And that doesn't happen very often with any job. We have all just gotten really close. And it's a little slice of heaven working with people you love to work with.
Oh, our girls are so cute together.
They always were.
Do you remember that little song they used to do?
Mom? These girls, they saw a song in a movie on TV at Christmas time. Before I woke up, they made up this whole routine for me as a present to me. And it was the best present I ever had in my life.
It's wonderfully sort of fun and buoyant to have this audience cheer and they introduce us, and that's all fine. But then I try to remove myself and go back to each scene and take it a step at a time and really act it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Stimple sisters.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her.
I remember when I was a kid, my mom took me to see Funny Girl. And I thought, wow, that's what I would like to do. The story of Fanny Bryce and everything. I thought it was great. Really impacted me.
Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man.
When we come back, we'll catch the cast and crew after the big show.
Actually, show me the air take also. Show me the air take first and then the coverage.
Behind the scenes.
E works Hollywood all day Labor Day. At 8 a.m., blast onto the sets of Star Trek Voyager and The X-Files. At 10:30, laugh right onto the sets of Seinfeld, Roseanne, and Mad About You. At 1:30, get closer to your favorite dramas like ER and Chicago Hope. And at 4:30, cuddle up to the beautiful people from Baywatch, Melrose Place, and Dynasty. E works Hollywood all day Labor Day. Sci-fi at 8, comedy at 10:30, drama at 1:30, and glamour at 4:30. We're working it right here on E. What's so funny? The original Late Night with David Letterman. Every night at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Only on E.
She was beaten and died of a blow to the back of the head.
In a world he doesn't belong.
I just want some answers. I'm sorry, fella. My name's not fella.
Easy Rollins is asking questions no one wants answered.
Get it.
Now, no one can stop him.
Start up my car, keep it hot, I'm coming out fast.
From finding the truth.
Don't lie to me!
Academy Award winner Denzel Washington, Devil in a Blue Dress, rated R. At theaters September 29th.
It's not like I'm ready for some long-term hair color commitment. I just wanted to get the best out of my hair.
Casting Tone on Tone Color from L'Oreal boosts your natural color and highlights as it blends away first grays.
Casting really brought out my color. Click, color, grays are gone.
Low peroxide, no ammonia, so it's gentle.
Soft, touchable. I colored my hair, and the thing that people comment on is the shine.
Casting Tone on Tone Color from L'Oreal. Nobody will know, but everyone will notice.
Our fall fashions will turn your head, but our great values will blow you away.
We're doing more curves, doing more squares, going to great lengths, doing it with flair. We're dotting more I's, crossing more T's, drawing fine lines, doing more to please. Doing it right.
Worthington, Hunt Club, and Stafford label our newest looks a great value.
We're doing more camel, doing more heather, seeing red, watching the weather. We're doing more downtown, having more fun. We're doing more prime time, making you number one.
There's only one place where the prices look as good as the clothes this fall. JCPenney, the value leader.
Doing it right. JCPenney, doing it right.
Welcome back to E's look behind the scenes of Mad About You. Now, so far, we've seen the entire sitcom week of production. Now, let's watch what happens after the actors have done their jobs.
Yeah, I'm mad about you.
First, Doug Hines, our editor, takes a pass at the show by himself. And then that's handed to the director. In this case, it was Paul Lazarus, who makes his cut. Now, I'm responding to both Doug's cut and Paul's cut and trying to move to a final cut here. Yeah, actually, show me the air take also. Show me the air take first and then the coverage. There's tons of it, right? It was an incredibly long scene that moved from room to room to room to room to room in the house. We also had, I think, a fair amount of rewrites during the week so that all the performances in terms of lines weren't as well rehearsed as they might have been. So there was a lot of piecemeal work in this particular section.
I mean, what was I to think? She's going to get a BA in meat?
Top of the butcher thing is okay.
I mean, what are you talking about?
Just
You're
the
one
top
that's worried about her quitting her job and having kids?
She can have both. I just want her to be happy.
I am happy.
She can have both, and I am happy is good.
Okay.
Well, it's after one already. You know, you really better get going because I don't mean to push you out, but there might be a line at the box office.
Oh, we have our
Box office is good. Brenda's my assistant, and Steve is a post-production supervisor. So I was throwing notes very, very quickly, and they were writing them as fast as they can. And hopefully they'll be able to collate those notes and give them to Doug in an organized fashion so that he can then operate from them. I would like it if you guys could collate all these notes, right, on this scene. I'm just talking about the scene. We did everything else. We went beat by beat on everything else that was inside the living room and before that. And when they come back in here with the meat, just collate all these notes for performances. And Doug, why don't you take another pass at it? Sometimes you'll undoubtedly be in the performance that, I'm preferring. But another time...
In many cases.
Yeah, in many cases you were, but, in other cases, let's try to get these performances in there.
The show doesn't start until 8.
You're not going to the matinee?
No, we're going to the evening show. This way we can spend the whole day with you.
No, kidding. Really? Is that good?
That's good. That's really good. That's good.
Well, after spending some time with the cast and crew of Mad About You, it's easy to see why this show is such a hit. Thanks for joining us. And
Sit back and relax. It's Labor Day, and E's doing all the work for you. Stick around. We're going behind the scenes of the hit comedy Seinfeld next.
Next up, every